I think anyone will do. Slow down, baby. Hello. Well, that was harsher than I thought it was going to be. Oh, you can make your socket. Right, plectrums. Yes, we have plectrums, right, so can you read the lyrics? Okay, so it's going to be a acoustic version of Charity Balls. No, I'm hoping it's going to be an acoustic version. I don't know what's going to come out. Oh. What key were we in last night? E minor 7th, I think. So. Can I see the lyrics? No, not really. It's a bit tinny. What does that say? Light on, couldn't we? No, let's never compromise. Do you really want to do this one? Or you want to do it first? Oh, what? Well, it needs to be a bit insidious in any case, doesn't it? You want to change it to a D? What is it over to tonight? One, two, three, four. What does that say? I'll give it a slow version just so I can try and pick up the words. What good are you? What good are you? What good are you? What do you do? Who do you help? Who do you help? Who do you help? You help yourselves. How do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep while children weep? Fake sympathy, fake sympathy, fake sympathy pays good, you see. Playing heartstrings, playing heartstrings, playing heartstrings, and rattling tins. Donate to me, donate to me, donate to me, it's all tax-free. You're on the brink. You're on the brink. You're on the brink. Yawn, here's a link. Here's our advice. Here's our advice. Here's our advice. Don't call us twice. Please click gift aid. Please click gift aid. Please click gift aid. My money made. Thanks for your call. Thanks for your call. Thanks for your call. Happy not to help at all. I do moan about the tunings on this guitar, but some great sustain on it, yeah? So let's call it Charity Ball. I'm sorry. It's a serious song, serious subject. And I'm sure no one cares about that. That was inspired by sending an email yesterday to a charity asking for help and advice about how to save two vulnerable people. And I got my back this morning. Oh, here you go. But if you call again, you know, what was it? Oh, there are protocols. You want to hear a true story about a charity? The video of the call is on my Rumble channel. No, it's not. It's on my Patreon channel. Maybe 18 months ago, my life savings had gone, paying for care while I was waiting for care to arrive, and it's not coming. They refused it in June this year. Despite the fact that, you know, I'm riddled with motor neuron disease. I like the fact that you pay tax in this country, in England. Let me just bring this a bit closer. I need to wait for my fingers to settle down before I can sing it again. So, and you got an off button if you don't want to listen to me. So I won't go into the preamble or the post-amble on the thing. And they said, you know, you've got savings, you need to use those. They said, do you own your own house? I said, no. Oh, why does that make a difference? Well, if you owned your own house, you can have care because they give you care because you can sell your house and we can get our money back for that. Okay then. And they said, do you have any family? I said, well, I've got 2 infant children who, much though they love me, you know, at 9 and 11 years old, you know, they're not going to, you know, and even they did, you know, what does my family know about care? You know, they've had no training and this kind of stuff and everything, you know. Well, you need to spend your savings and come back to us when you've got this paltry amount left. I said, but you know, what savings I've got is because, you know, I've worked all my life and saved. Well, that's the rules, I said. And I just thought that's kind of funny that you pay all this tax for 41 years and national insurance for 41 years. And then you say, well, look, through no fault of my own, I've been stricken down by this disease now, you know, so I need some care and help. And they go, no, I'm not doing that. I thought it was kind of like, you know, buying house insurance, you know. And then when your house burns down, you phone up and you say, well, you know, I've been paying insurance for 41 years, you know, my house has burned down. They go, and the insurance goes, well, okay, well, you've got to spend your savings first to rebuild your house or whatever, you know, or fund everything. But here's a fully true story. So I was broke at that point, and they still refused to give me care. And then I was really unsure, so I said, you know. And someone put me and gave this charity, and they said, this is a financial charity that works in the southwest, and they'll help you. And I said, I think I've tried them before. I said, and they didn't want to know. Oh no, I'll make the arrangement. They will call, and they will want to know, and they'll help you out. And I looked on their website, and they just got £750,000 from the electricity company. Thanks, right? As a donation they had. I looked at their results and they had £15 million in donations to the council. And the guy did phone me and he said, Mr. Marvin, I said, yes. And he said, well, can you tell me what your circumstances are? And I said, well, I think I've spoken to you before. I said, but it's even worse now, and now I have no money left at all. My savings are gone. And I don't have a GP. The NHS has struck me off, so I can't get a diagnosis. And the landlord's demand on the rent. And the guy goes, I swear this true. I said, well, I'm sorry to hear you got no money, he said. I hope things get better for you. And he puts the phone down. He's a lovely guy, but I'll take 20 million quid. I'll tell you what, I'll tell people, I'll say I'm sorry to hear that and put my phone down on needy people for 10 million a year, and I've immediately saved the taxpayer $10 million. Quit. As you can tell from the coughing, I've got no heating in the house in the middle window here. Anyway, let's do this song again. Charity Balls, acoustic version.